Sure. It's Mike Nichols, Nichols. I am an attorney, and I represent Officer Andrew Stephenson of the East Lansing Police Department, who's this gentleman right here.
Okay. So questions for you. What did the state police investigation find that led to them requesting charges?
Well, they haven't necessarily requested charges. There's nothing different than the Michigan State Police exonerating Andrew Stephenson. The only thing that's different is Prosecutor Carol Seaman wanted the MSP to look at some other things, which is not anything unusual. There is a whole bunch of misinformation and misunderstanding about that. There's nothing new, there's nothing different, just a lot of, I guess, misleading statements by public officials that are very disappointing.
Okay, so a question I have here, did Mr. Stephenson, so I guess did you place your knee on Mr. Lodgen's neck?
Sure, I'm gonna take that.
Awesome.
I've got a couple statements for him. So if you look at the video, you will see him using a technique, and all that technique is to stabilize the person temporarily. I counted no more than 18 seconds where his knee is on the man's upper back. It is an improved training tactic. He was there to back up an officer who made a traffic stop. That other officer decided to make an arrest. That person then actively resisted, and really the struggle literally landed in Andrew Stephenson's lap.
Did he use any form of force as prohibited or not specifically allowed under East Lansing Public Department policy?
Absolutely not. He followed procedures. He has been cleared, and all of the running his name into the ground with all this discussion about some secret MSP change in approach to this case, I think is doing the public a huge disservice, because that's not the reality, and it's causing the public to lose trust in one very good officer and perhaps many other good officers.
Yeah, so going back to your first question real quick, you talked about misleading statements. Can you talk about what those statements were?
Sure. Well, people are saying, number one, the mayor of the city of East Lansing called Officer Andrew Stephenson a liar very quickly based on her review of his body-worn camera. That is the primary reason I had a polygraph done by a retired Michigan State Police polygrapher. That polygraph cleared him. And my knowledge of this man over 9+ years cleared him. You can see where he's definitely got an injury consistent with having been bitten. And he's undergoing monitoring for a very specific health concern because of a disclosure that this man made voluntarily to his other officer, Austin Nelson, during transport to the jail. So we did a polygraph for the pure purpose to tell Ruth Bayer, reconsider calling one of your police officers a liar with almost no information, just simply falling prey to the outcry of the very loud few.
Is there anything else that I may not have asked that you would like to add, or?
I want to add that I've asked Mayor Bayer to consider apologizing, to keep an open mind, and I'm going to tell you something that Officer Stephenson will reiterate. I've had easily dozens of police officers from around this community reach out to me unsolicited to tell me what a good officer Andrew Stephenson is, and to thank me for helping officers with whom I don't necessarily have a good relationship, because frankly, we're often cross-examining officers and questioning their work. And I think what that speaks to is something that Councilmember Mark Meadows said, which is, good cops will not defend bad cops. Well, take that out a step. Good cops will jump to the aid of other good cops, and they are doing that in tremendously large numbers. I've asked Andrew to make a couple of comments for you.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I just
Yeah,
have
that should
one.
be fine.
Yeah.
If you guys want to basically switch spots.
Okay, I'm holding this.
Yep.
Okay.
We have the news pen out. We have two different things. There we go. Right there.
Got it.
Yep. Can you say, and I'm just going to get a shot of you. Say and spell your first and last name and your title, please.
Andrew Stephenson, police officer, detective in East Lansing. ANDREWSTEPHENSON.
Okay. What statement would you like to make?
I just want to thank the community, my coworkers, and my colleagues for their words of encouragement and support through this difficult time. It means a tremendous amount to my family and I. So thank you.
Anything else other than that?
Nope.
'Cause I don't have any
Go
specific
green.
questions. Go green. Go white.